Well, as always. So today we're going to be working on yet another project, and that is the senior. Why'd I say senior like that? The senior RDS drift build. This has been about a 5-day project, and we are coming to the finishing stages of the build. So I went and picked up a hot glue gun today, actually. And we're gonna use this to glue on a miniature fan, and this is gonna help cool off our motor. So lots to do still, but we're gonna have some fun with this. So man, guess it still has to warm up some. So we're waiting on the hot glue to warm up. Real quick, I'll show you guys the body I've been working on. So it actually has a light bar at the top there too. So that's gonna light up on the back of the car if I can get the LEDs working right. So that's a 50-50 shot. But we're just waiting on this glue gun to warm up. So hopefully not too much longer, and then we can put in our fan. In the meantime, I guess we can go ahead and adjust the caliper, or the wheel, because it's not spinning as freely as I would like it to. So we're gonna adjust that if I can figure out how to get that off. What's up, Peyton? How you doing, buddy? All right. Well, I say that, but if I can't get the thing out, oh, there we go. We're just waiting on the hot glue gun to warm up. All right, so you can take these wheel nut things off, which are these right here. There's a plastic sort of hubcap covering the wheel nut. Why do I actually kind of like it without the wheel nut? Like, low-key, I kind of like that better. I'm going good. I am a girl. Yes. Sorry about that. Oh, that's so much better. I don't want to go too loose on it, obviously, because we don't want the wheel nut to fall off. Good enough. We can always tighten that later if we need to. So now we just take our little plastic caliper, use the end of our tire tool to push it on, and I think that's all we have to do from memory. Yeah, so that's on. All right, looks like this has gotten pretty hot now, so we can go ahead and start gluing on the fan. I've not used a hot glue gun in a hot minute, so if I burn myself, you guys will get to watch me burn, as crazy as that sounds, but oh yes. Beautiful. Oh, this is what I hate about hot glue, is the string portion of it. All right, so now we gotta let that dry. I think that should be good. Oh yeah, it smells hot. We're gonna put that over there, let that cool off. wait for this hot glue to finish drying. So yeah, we really needed this fan to keep motor temperatures down because it was running really hot, and so we now have an ESC fan and we have a motor fan that is running to the motor at all times. The ESC has stayed remarkably cool, surprisingly, but it was the motor that was getting really hot. So hopefully now that we have this fan running on here, it's gonna run a lot better. Morocco says, what happened here? We are just adding on a fan and doing some LED lights and finishing up the senior drift car build. I'm a senior this year and I wanted to do something like build an RC car that was dedicated to this year, or the upcoming year. So I have took it upon myself and put a lot of work into this build. No, don't fall off. Man. Oh, it's already dried. Oh, no wonder why it won't stick. Bro. Well, we're gonna have to redo that. Sorry, guys. Memes says hi in the chat. All right, we're gonna re-glue that real quick. I think I'm actually gonna glue it on the fan this time instead of the chassis. Is that an RC car? Yes, it is a drift car. So I think I'm gonna put the glue on the bottom right there. That's how we're gonna do it. So let's do it real quick. There we go. Glue on. We gotta go quick. Oh, that's a much better fit. Yes. That's what we wanted. Gotta go. Have a good stream, man. You too. Take care. Oh yeah, that's much more on there. Boom, guys. Am I a genius built RC drift engineer or what? No, I'm just kidding. Oh, it dried this too. Dude. And of course there's a giant ass bug that just flew in here. I swear, bugs are the dumbest things ever to be made. Was it a firefly? No, it's just really stupid. You got any crawlers? TRX4 1979 Bronco. I haven't driven this thing in a hot minute though. It's fully operational, has the full white kit on it. Really gotta drive this thing again at some point. Okay, this is dripping. Hot glue is such a mess. All right, hold on, guys. We're gonna get this thing glued. I don't care what it takes. Just throw a crap ton of glue on there. Go, 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 go. We gotta go quick. There we go. That's how we wanted it glued in the first place anyway. So we have it angled directly at the motor, which is what we want. Awesome. And the thing with hot glue is it does dry pretty quick, so we gotta be careful with that. All right, now I'm just gonna put a little bit on the back side of the car here. We're doing, ow, 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 shit. That will work. Are you building an RC car? No, I am just upgrading an RC car. I'll wipe the tip of the gun off there. All right, that feels like it should be pretty secure. Well, maybe it could use a little bit more. Hang on, you guys. Thanks. Oh, you mother. This thing is a pain. Why won't you work correctly, man? Come on, off. This is not really a good place you can mount this fan on the RDS. So that's why we're struggling. Oh. What if we did it from that side? Put a buttload of glue. All right. That should be good. I say that and it's gonna come off again. Just watch. Holy crap, it's actually staying. Yes, that's what we wanted, guys. So now there's hot glue crap all over my car, so. Have you driven the new car yet? My real car or RC car? Because for those of you guys who don't know, I got a real car back in June. And I freaking love it. Real car, yes. I've driven it a bunch of times. It's a really great car. I love that car. Probably wouldn't trade it for anything else. Not gonna lie. All right, so now we can get this plugged in and see if the fan angles and everything are correct. So let's do that. So controller on. And yes, it is running a Hobby Wing setup. And yes, I added Underglow to the car because I thought it was cool. Oh, well, the marine grease just failed. Huh. I guess we can hot glue. Yeah, what am I thinking? We can now hot glue that onto the sides of the car. Dirt. Okay, well then let's get it plugged back in and try it again. I wonder if I could put it, yes, that's how we want it. We're gonna go for that look, guys. Yeah, that's awesome. Get that underglow kind of look out of the car. So I guess we can, oh yeah, look it out. Well, that was really cheap marine grease then, dang. That did not hold on well at all. I mean, I get it, it's marine grease, but it shouldn't just, like, come off that easily now, should it? Oh well, we're gonna hot glue them onto the bottom of the car real quick. First, I'm gonna make sure that fan is secure. Oh yes, we finally got it on there. All right, now we're gonna glue these onto the bottom of the car. So let's get the glue gun plugged back in. It's Sawyer. What's up, Sawyer? Oh, that's right. You were Traxxas boy. I'm really gonna regret doing this to a carbon fiber chassis in the future. What the hell? A freaking bug just flew under my RDS. Bro, get out of here. I'm working. I'm working here. Stupid bugs. I killed the bug, by the way. Type F in the chat to pay your respects. All right, now let's do the other side. Boom. We got underglow on this car now, y'all. I don't know about you guys, but that's pretty cool. I think it's gonna work really well too. Oh yeah. Custom underglow? Okay. Yeah, that works super well. Wow. Put the body on. And this body does have lights, which we'll rig up, but... Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That is just... That's cool. That's awesome. All right, so now we can plug in the motor fan, tidy up the wiring, and see why we can't get the light bar setup to work. So what is this plugged into? Okay, those are the underglow lights. Okay, so this adapter is gonna run to the fan. Let's try the other adapter. Yes. And that is putting the wind on the motor right where we want it. Yeah, that's gonna cool it off really nice. All right, so now we need our zip ties because we're gonna zip tie this all down and make it look nice and neat. Let's take the battery out real quick. There we go. All right, let's tidy up this wiring. So I'm thinking we put it in through there. That's the nice thing about these RDS chassis is they come with holes in them. So you can tidy up the wiring and make it look really clean, really professional. Or maybe they do that to save weight, I don't know. Just put the connector under there. And now we're gonna zip tie it down. Look at that, the professionalism out of this freaking, oh, hold on. You gotta make sure we can still fit a battery in it. Boom. Fits in there perfectly. All right, so now let's try and sort out the light bar situation. And then hopefully once we get the light bars working, we can actually drive this thing. Quick power test. That draws so much power. Is it because it's running through an adapter? So what happens if we put this same plug and plug it directly into the receiver? Let's try that. There goes the ESC fan. Certainly helping keep that motor cooler, that's for sure. All right, so let's do this. Let's keep the underglow running through the adapter. All right, so now we're gonna take another mini zip tie, run it through here. Moment of truth, guys. Why is the chat so dead tonight, y'all? Let's get some chat going. It's the whole reason why we do the live anyway. It's a lot of wiring to deal with. Look at this. All that wiring. Oh, of course the fan came undone. Son of a bitch. Why won't this stay on? Oh, we don't want that to happen. Let's try and rest it right there and get this glue gun warm again. Oh, Jesus. Don't go into the spur gear, please. We need that. Yes, thank you. Oh my freaking God. This hot glue gun sucks. Or this glue sucks. One of the two. Zai says hello, what is up? Shout out to the 10 people watching. Thought we had this whole motor fan situation sorted out, but it's acting like... Oh, I'm not gonna say that. All right. Ooh. That hot glue almost destroyed my fan. I think now is the time you should bring up the Ford chime subject. Oh yes, so our school recently got a new intercom system, and they have literally implemented the Ford chime as the bell. So for the newer Fords from like 2014 and newer, I think, it's pretty funny. All right, now that we got the fan remounted, let's see if we can figure out this lighting. But yeah, it's pretty funny. 2012, I think, actually. Okay. Yeah, I think you are right. Yep. All right, now I gotta figure out how to get these light bars working. Oh, come on, it's flickering. Come on. You got it. Yeah, buddy. That's how we do it. Let's go. So now we got the light bar on the top of the car working. So now let's get the body on and plug in the headlights and see how this thing looks. Have you mentioned the B&A project? A couple of times. It's been posted on my community and stuff, but yeah, I've talked about it in a couple of live streams. If you want to tell them about that, be my guest and please do tell them. There we go, guys. The fully lit up RDS. Oh man, that is sweet as heck. So that means now there's only one thing left to do. Let's drive the car. And we are going to be dimming the lights so we can just drift with the drift car lights. Oh my gosh. Wow. That actually looks really impressive in person. I don't know how it looks on camera, but look at that. And it says Senior 2026 in the back. It really does look cool. I agree. Don't want to hit that water. Lights look so cool. Yeah, they really do. I like the backlight because it actually like lights up the motor and stuff. So that's pretty awesome. Man, with that turbo, it just sounds absolutely insane. It sounds complete overkill. Okay, the ESC fan just turned on. Uh-oh. Oh no, the motor fan came loose. Dang it, dude. All right, let's take it up to the workbench. That hot glue is not good hot glue. What a stupid hot glue design. Why even sell it if it's not going to stick to anything? Looks like we're gonna need another stick here. How am I gonna mount this? Could I mount it like that? Maybe glue it onto the carbon fiber? I really don't want to do that though. That's my only issue. Certainly a lot more surface area. Mount it away from the battery and away from the wires. Yeah, but there really is no way you can mount it other way else. I mean, the only other way to do it is to mount it directly onto the motor. But that's a really bad idea. All right, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. I'm gonna snip these. Move the lights. We're gonna stick it down right there. Don't glue it to the carbon fiber, it's not good for maintenance. Yeah. I wonder if I could put like a shock tower or something. You know what? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build a shock tower for the fan. So I have some foam right here, and my thought is cut this, make a tower so it goes directly onto the fan. Take JB Weld and shape it into a bracket. There isn't enough space to do that. Yeah, there is. We can make it work. All right. So, memory foam. All right, let's cut this thing out. Bro. Stupid bug. I stand corrected. All right. So we're gonna cut the excess off of the edges like that. And now we're gonna cut this piece in half. Oh yeah, this hot glue is coming out fast, so. Ow, fuck. Pardon the language, by the way, guys. I try not to curse, but it's super hot. And it's super messy. Oh, bro. This is genuinely the worst hot glue I've used in quite some time. And this is why I glued it to the carbon fiber, because you can just peel it right off. Look at that. Boom. I am going to remove the battery just in case because I don't want any hot glue getting stuck to the battery. Actually, we could glue it onto the plastic right there. Hold on. We might actually be onto something here, guys. All right, let's cut that to size. A little bit more off. Won't it melt the plastic? No, it has not melted the plastic, which is a good thing. We want that. All right, now we're gonna smudge it all onto there. And look at that, the professionalism. It's amazing. When are you releasing the Lexus ES350 durability test? Probably not for a while. But that is a good joke. Flint Lockwood car. I'll tell you what we need to do is we need to build a life-size version of the Flintwood car. What do you think, you guys? Should we do that? But first things first, we need to finish Project B and A. So, seriously, guys, if y'all want to help, go donate because we could use the help. Ow. Hot, 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 hot. Your stream is lagging a ton. I wonder why. Sorry for the lag, guys, if it is. So that's actually a flexible mount. I think I'm actually really gonna like that. Yeah, by the way, guys, hot glue is not a toy. If you are a kid watching, ask your parents before you use it, because I don't want to get a lawsuit saying my kid watched your stream and burned his hand off because he saw you using hot glue. Oh yeah, that's much better. And now, as you guys can see, it is flexible. So now if the body hits that or anything, hopefully it's not going to break off. Let's give it a quick test without the body and go from there. But because we did not glue it to the carbon fiber, we can now re-zip tie this. What's up, Energy? Michael always giving or I'm sorry, that's not his name. The Shaw Aviation, always giving a friendly welcome to the people in the chat. Proud moderator of the channel, guys. Happy RC Flyer says that looks like a drift car. Yes, it is. It's a Red Cat RDS. All right, we got that all zip tied down. That fan feels like it's not going anywhere. So like I said, we're gonna give it a quick run without the body, make sure everything's running good. And then we'll throw the body on it and go for round 2, and hopefully, fingers crossed this time, let's not have the fan fall off. That doesn't feel like it's coming off anymore, but knock on wood, we will see. All right, let's drive this car. So like I said, we now have a fan cooling off this motor, and the wind feels really good. And when the body's on it, the body literally sits like an inch off the motor, so it'll get even cooler, but let's see how it does. Certainly sounds different without the body on it. What's the gearing in it? It's running a 27 tooth pinion, or 28. It's either a 28 or a 27 tooth. Yeah, 28 tooth pinion, and the spur gear is bone stock on it. So I don't know what spur gear it's running. The fact that it drifts this well, these are bone stock tires on it, by the way, guys. Just got an MST RMX 2.5, and I'm pretty excited to take it to the drift track. MST makes a great car. The 2.5 is a really great car. The only thing that I can fault for it is the lack of adjustability it has, the controller and the gyro. But other than that, I'd say it's a pretty good car. And it also comes with a plastic chassis. And with the RDS, you're paying $10 more. You get a carbon fiber chassis, carbon fiber shock towers, carbon fiber motor mount, carbon fiber upper brace, aluminum shocks that are fully adjustable. Literally the only upgrades in this car that I have done are the electronics. Other than that, it is bone stock. And look at how much steering travel you can get. Like, that's a solid 90 degrees of steering travel. But yeah, I've driven the RMX 2.0 and I thought it was a really good car. And I've seen the RMX 2.5, but I've never had the chance to drive it. Plan on getting to use a Radio Master MT12. That's a good radio. I use the Dumbo DDF 350, so it's got all the same things. It's like $90. Feels really good quality. The buttons light up when you press them, and carbon fiber on the back here. And you can run this on LiPo. Don't know much about drifting. I want to ask, are those tires meant for carpet because it was very low grip on the garage floor? No, they are actually asphalt rated tires. And you want it to have very, very low grip and let the gyro do most of the drifting. If you have high grip, you're not going to be able to, it'll drive like a touring car. Yeah, so like, if I had high grip on it, it would kind of drive like this. It'd drive like a touring car. But the more throttle I give it, that's when it wants to get sideways. Oh yeah, Energy Cars and Diecast, I know you have an RDS, so if you want me to do the same suspension mods that I did to my car for free, it doesn't require purchasing anything, but if you want me to do that suspension mod for you, I will gladly do that for you. Because it really does help the car. It drifts so much better. Don't know much, but what's it like with no gyro? Is it impossible to drive? I wouldn't say it's impossible, but you'd have, well, actually, yeah, it pretty much is impossible. Because see, I'll show you guys, when I'm drifting, even just going in a corner, oh, my fault. You can see the gyro is doing most of the work. I'm just making very little adjustments on the steering wheel. The main thing with drifting is your throttle control. Your throttle has to be perfect. Because see, if you just mess around with the throttle too much and try to oversteer, you're not going to drift it. So you just want to be smooth with your throttle and really drive it by only using the throttle. Thanks for the offer, but I haven't even touched my RDS since Slide Factory when you last saw it. Well, if you have a garage or something, man, back the cars out, get it out, and practice drifting, because Slush Motorsports is coming up on September 13th, and they're going to have RC drifting, and I'm going to be there. So maybe break it out and get some practice in. I've been practicing almost every day with this car since about a week ago. I think there's actually going to be awards for RC drifting as well. With DDE will be there. Yes, Daily Driven Exotics, for those who don't know. I'm definitely going to go to it, by the way. I think Barry has already got us tickets. Oh, that did not sound healthy. I built a locked straight axle trophy truck that likes to drift, be like a drift truck. Whoa. Why does something smell like it's on fire? No, it's not my car. That's good. November 1st for Slide Factory. Yes. Do you have a spare ticket for me? I am trying to get you a ticket, man. I'm trying the absolute best I can. My dad's still working on it. Oh my gosh. Guys, that motor is cool to the touch. Man, that new fan made a massive difference. I would say the tires are on fire, LOL. Those were spinning. You might actually be right about that, but they are plastic tires. I forgot to mention that. RC drift tires are plastic. Oh, is the battery dead? Ain't no way the battery's already dead. how often do you need to oil the motor bearing? For the stock car, I would say probably every 5 to 6 months. For this car, or for this motor, every 2 years. Oh yeah, we're good. All right, so clearly it's working good. It's running great. So we are going to get the drift body on it and let her rip. My phone is at 2%, by the way, guys, so I might have to cut the stream here soon. I'm gonna plug it's actually at 1%. So I'm gonna roll out, but I promise I'll get another video out for you guys of this car drifting with the body on. But as always, guys, I'm RCD 2000.